Morning. This is a section taken from video 260 on my channel. Now, at the time I did this, you see this white orb here? That had come from here, gone across at an angle to there, and then turned right, went down my arm and into a metal hoop which I had made, and in my head I had said I want orbs to go into the hoop. Now at the time the orb got to there, this large orb descended over the ceiling, and I froze frame it as it was at the side of my head. And then I've gone, as I've done with others, deep into that section. To see what's inside it. And when I got to the very last photo, it was this. There was a photo of a man. He's either got a big mop of blonde hair, or you know the Eskimos wear those hoods made from skins. He's got a moustache, nose, eye. The left eye, as with most of my videos, the left eye is always blinkered. But around his neck, there seems to be some kind of a necklace. And it says 3XYI. Now I had no idea what that meant. So I went on to Google. And on Google, I tapped in 3XYI, and it came up as to do with time and space and vector fields. There's a lot of reading. I've spent the last 3 hours reading up on some of this. It's fascinating. It's about time and space and vector fields, where things can travel from A to B. So then tapped in what are vector fields. What is a vector field? It is. Vector field is a function that allocates vectors to different points in time and space. 2 types of vector fields: velocity vector fields and force fields. Vector fields are studied in vector calculus by both mathematicians and physicists. There'll be a lot of reading. I watched one video so far, one lecture, and it's all very complicated. And then I went on to this. Vector fields, skulls in the stars. I went to that. It explains all about electromagnetic energy, electric fields. Oh, excuse me. Right, it's right. So this is showing Faraday's law. You read this, it explains it. The magnetic field results in an induced electric field that circulates around the changing field. And if this is the incredible bit, the video 260 shows me with a wire loop, and I thought I said for orbs to go through the hoop, and one in the video actually goes through the hoop. And it says here, if a wire hoop or loop was placed in the plane where the electric field is shown circulating, that wire loop would have a current induced in it by the electric field. It is to be noted that we have to include an additional arrow to indicate an increase or decrease in the magnetic field. The vector field lines themselves are insufficient to depict changing field. Faraday's observation that a changing magnetic field created an electric field was a fundamental step in eventually determining that light is an electromagnetic wave. I've been saying that in a lot of my videos now, that light is definitely something to do with electromagnetic energy. I can show that later in another video. So now to get back to this. Right, this is what I ended up with. This is the orb as it passed my face, and I went from that. I went into the editing. As you can see, as I'm going into the editing, this is starting to turn grey, and you can just see now the man starting to form there. Look at that. That is just out of this world. This image has appeared just by going into editing and altering altering different things in the editing to bring out what's inside. And round it, he seems to got, say, I had a mop of black, blonde hair, or it reminds me of Eskimo, you know, where they got those white hats made of skins. And say around his neck, as I said earlier, is 3XYI, which is to do with time and space. So this, out of the orb, has come this image of this man, and his left eye is blinkered, and it's given me this bit of information which I googled. I seem to be being sent these messages, and say I'm not scientifically minded, so I'm just to read up on it to try and make some sense of what I'm being told. So I'll play this for you now. Well, are you amazed by that? It's I know some people are going to say straight away, Photoshop. I wouldn't know how to do Photoshop. I wouldn't have a clue. This is why I've put all these one after the other, after the other, after the other, so you can see what I did, how I got there. Started with that, and ended up with that. And he had a message on his neck which sent me to looking at vector fields. So leave it with you. Over and out.